Hello everyone. It's been a while since my last video. I have been trading a lot, but in fact, I even thought of covering a few of them, but couldn't get the time. November, fortunately, has become a very good month for me. So thought I will give an update on that and also a couple strategies that I tried out just this week, one of which went terribly wrong and the other one went very, very fortunate. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so this is the last few days Nifty chart. 28th was Monday. On 28th, what I thought was that after Nifty having shot up, I thought it will not stay there. It will either go up or down. So around 12:40 that day, that is around when Nifty was somewhere here, 18,600, I entered this strategy. So what I did was very simple. You can see from the payoff chart that I am betting Nifty will either go up or down, but not stay here. But even if it stays here, I won't be at a loss. So this strategy involves six legs. It's completely hedged. Uh, so 18,400 put and 18,700 call. I bought two lots. Those are slightly OTM, near to at the money. So these legs will give me profit if Nifty moves either way. And since I'm not an option buyer, I had to finance this. I don't want to pay this much out of my pocket. So what I did, I sold 15 lots of 18,250 put and 15 lots of 18,850 calls. Of course, the premium will be less. And also, whatever was the extra premium that I collected, I used it to hedge the complete strategy. So 13 lots of 18,150 and 13 lots of 18,950 call. 13 because I have already bought two lots here, so 13 plus 2 will be 5. And this is how the payoff chart will look like. So this was on 28th Monday. After that, on Monday, I didn't do anything. And Tuesday was pretty calm. Nothing much happened. It went up a little, but not enough for me to do any adjustment. So Wednesday was also similar to for the most part of the day. And by this day, the theta decay had kicked in on both put and call side. So what I did at around 9:15 when Nifty was around 18,600. Remember, we entered around 18,500 something, and here it is 18,660. So the put value had collapsed. So I thought I will shift the put legs. So what I did, I entirely took out the 18,250 call, 18,250 put, sorry. So I booked the profit in 18,250 and shifted the sell leg to 18,400. That would look something like this. So the 15 lots, 18,250 squared off, around 6,000 was the profit. And the two buy legs I had for 18,400, that also I squared off. And in fact, I reversed the direction. So I sold 13 lots of the same 18,400 put. So that time the premium was about 6 rupees. And this is how the payoff chart looked like. It was close to hitting my buy leg, so I thought I will keep this side open. And what happened on the same day, for one or the other reason, I thought around 1 p.m. Nifty hadn't moved much, so I thought, okay, maybe there is no upside to this, so let me do whatever I did with the put side. The same thing I'll do for the call side as well. So after doing that, so what I did basically, I squared off this 18,700 buy leg and 18,850 sell leg and shifted it to 18,800, 13 lots. So once I did that, the strategy became, instead of a ratio, it became a simple iron condor. And Nifty was around 18,600. I thought this was a decent enough range. There's only one day left, not a big chance of Nifty moving up or down. But to my horror, in the last half an hour of yesterday, that is Wednesday, Nifty shot up a lot and it came very close to my sell leg. Unfortunately, I was away during this time, so I couldn't do any adjustments. So the next day was more of hope for me, but unfortunately, next day Nifty shot up even more. So 18,860, which is in the money for me. So at this point, I was scared a lot. So what I did, I waited for a while, tried to see what adjustments work, what adjustments don't work. Then I finally decided to square everything off at a loss. So this is what I did. From this leg where I had four legs, 18,150 hedge, 18,400 put, 18,950 call, and 18,800 call sell. So all of these I squared off, and the total loss came around 32,000. So uh, yeah, so these things also happen. I wanted to show this so that I don't want to give the wrong impression that options is magic or something. In a trending market, usually uh, non-directional players will encounter this and will also probably make big losses. But okay, this is not such a huge loss. And in fact, what I did later that day was, so I squared this off in the morning around 10 a.m. itself. So I had all the capital lying with me on the expiry day. So I thought, let me do something with Bank Nifty, and this is what I tried. So Bank Nifty, around when Bank Nifty was around 43,400 in the morning, I sold it. I made a simple iron condor, selling 43,300 puts, 43,500 call, very narrow range, just 200 points. Collected a decent, very good premium for a expiry day, 44 and 37 rupees, and used some of it as hedge, 42,900 put and 43,800 call. Now, for most part of the day, Bank Nifty was trading sideways. You can see till around 120, it was completely sideways. I was very happy. And then came the sudden sell-off, and the sell-off was very severe in banking. In a matter of like 10-15 minutes, Bank Nifty came down from 43,400 to 43,150. That's 250 points fall. And in the next 15-20 minutes, it even fell down to 43,100. At this point, my mark-to-mark losses was showing 50-60,000. So, but so I had a choice at that time: either square it off, probably, and more. I looked at various adjustments. It was looking very unlikely to do any adjustments that is reasonable and makes sense. So my only choices were either to hope that the market will go up or just square off taking that 50-60,000 loss. But in my opinion, in the recent days, in fact, throughout November, what I observed was that, especially in Bank Nifty, there has been one or 2 points in intraday where severe sell-off or severe buying has happened, and then the same thing more or less has been reversed by end of day. Mostly, I believe it could be intraday buying, selling, right? So that is the thought when I had, and I decided to hold on to this. And fortunately, in the next 20 minutes, it climbed up. So when it reached 43,300 roughly, in fact, my position was showing some profit as well. From 60,000 loss, it has come to like a 5-6,000 profit I thought, let me push my luck even more. So this is not a good strategy. When you are having a bad day, it's first of all, it's not a good idea to enter new trades, and second of all, it's again a bad idea to hold on to those trades for a very long time. But anyway, I held on to it, and there was some minor movements. There was a sell-off here as well, and equal buying here. And finally, what happened was that around just before 3 p.m., I think, uh, I squared off all the legs, no adjustments, no nothing. Expiry day entry and expiry day exit. So I actually made a very good profit of 30,000. So basically, whatever I lost in the Nifty strategy over a week, I compensated in this one strategy, which was very good, very fortunate, and very fitting as well because November has been a extremely good month for me, and this was one way to end it, right? And I even thought of showing you. Yeah, let me do that. So I have here the my November numbers. Uh, so in equity, there hasn't been much activity. Only once I sold my TCS. So in TCS, I had actually tried a covered call strategy. So I invested somewhere around October, and fortunately, TCS shot up like anything. Of course, the options gave me a loss of around 20,000, and this is around plus 50,000, taking a net profit to 30,000. But anyway, so overall equity, this is 47.5K net realized profit, and options was a rock star. You can see my November month, mostly it is only greens, and this one day on 17th is what I mentioned with TCS, the covered call. Uh, so this minus 16,000 shouldn't be read alone. It should be read along with that holding profit. But otherwise, you can see I had an extremely good November. My net P&L was 1 lakh, 1,05,000. So all in all, I think both this and holdings combined, I got more than I would have got in my salary after taxes. So very good month, and in fact, even unrealized P&L was also in my favor. Here, there is a huge unrealized P&L. So once I sold TCS, I tried to find a similar stock which was near 52-week low, and which I thought had upside potential. So BPCL was one such share. You can see it has already shot up in a matter of 2 weeks. It has shot up 12%. And so when I do this, I did a covered call as well. So you can assume that I would be seeing some loss in options as well. So unrealized P&L in options is around 60K. Not just PPCL, I have some other carried positions as well. But even if you sum these up, it is more than zero, this one and this one. Yes, so that's what I thought I will cover in this video. I will be very infrequent with my videos because, yeah, well, I have a job also. So I'll try to cover some of the things that I think my friends can benefit from. So until next time, see you all.